Good time zone, everybody, and welcome. We've made it to Friday. Well, most of us have. I mean, Frauke and Raven have. Nanian appears to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Playing chicken with the bot. Don't taunt the bot, Nanian. You know that it can hit you harder. Oh dear. Either way, welcome everybody. I hope you are all well, apart from a little bit bashed about by the bot. Yes. Bot is in cahoots with Twitch. No, bot is just in cahoots with cahoots. Hootsman, this bot's in cahoots. Where we left off? Who knows? I haven't the faintest clue. All I have to say is, I reject your reality and build your own madness. Oh, is that what you were doing? I didn't actually see the message before it got thrown out. Yes, Armageddon is still here. I agree. We appear to have a chicken that's attempting to, well... Whoops. If in doubt, throw the egg back at the chicken. We left off where we finished the stream. Yes, I didn't actually do anything more yesterday. I kind of just sort of mentally went, it's over, it's over, it's all over. And then just went and just stopped. So, yes, we have a gatehouse, we have a fallen wall, we have the beginnings of Oh Dear God Why, including the Oh No. So yeah, I think we're at a point of utter... yeah. Stuff be happening. Stuff be definitely happening. That feels like it's a bit louder than normal. Yes, it is. Not by much. And that's me forgetting to return control to the right computer. Congratulations. I think, therefore I am. No, I think, therefore I stink. No, wait, what? Oh, what? I don't even know what's going on in my head anymore. I'm not sure I ever knew what was going on in my head. Let's grab some materials. Right, what do we have normally? We have tuff, cobble, gravel, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to open with is... Let's get a... yeah, well, yeah. Sure. We all know something. Not quite sure what we know, but we know it. I don't know, but I've been told it's mighty dark in the deep dark. Yar, etc. Grr, flurble, nicky nacky new. So I'm just starting to figure out that I haven't the faintest clue what I'm doing. Now, yeah, right. As if I knew what I was doing in the first place. So I am in that. Let's start up with a little bit of... It's not quite landscaping if you're building a path, is it? Working my way down into the depths. Yarr. You never know, I might even consider extending the path off in the direction of that. Yeah, right. No, not a chance. Some of us have things to do. Do we? No. Right. Oh, and whilst setting up a slightly closer sleeping location. I remembered that I had previously used this outhouse as a safe bed house. And then I remembered, oh look, we've got some foliage materials here. Empty. Empty. Oh dear God. Oh, all the materials. I wonder where they came from. Whoopsie. I swear I have a surfeit of dirt. No, IKEA is full. IKEA cannot accept any more dirt. IKEA will not accept... IKEA is not capable of holding any more dirt. And has been for weeks. IKEA is a bit dirty, yes. Also, IKEA as a company are starting to use drones to 3D image their entire stock warehouse and work out what's how much they've got and if it's in the wrong place and whether or not they need to order more and if they just need somebody to go through and relocate stuff back into the right location. IKEA, what are you doing? That's IKEA in the real world, not IKEA in game. I should probably stay up here and sleep. I'm sorry. I regret to inform you that the pun service is currently a little bit overloaded, and therefore we are not able to currently react appropriately to puns. Please come back later when the service has been appropriately restarted. Really? So the only thing that I've got that is part of the road design that I can do half slabs of is cobble. Because you can't do gravel, you can't do moss, you can't do... I mean, I might be able to get away with stone. I guess I can. I could probably put some andesite into it as well. Let's put some andesite into this. And just normal cobble as well. I mean, I've got the mossy cobble. Hey, TGM. I just feel that Minecraft has kind of sort of stitched us up on the complete lack of half slabs. Also, I feel like I'm kind of missing the point. Really? I don't want to use a shovel on that because it will come back to me as not the material I wanted. Zen 5 Ryzen 8000. I don't even recognize the yeah. I'm assuming those numbers mean something expensive, probably. All bark, no bite. Ah. Let's put some more cobble into this. Do. That, well, it might just mean that they skipped a generation. Today on Generation Skip. Skippity-dee-da, skippity. We're gonna skip between generations today. Stay on the generation game. It's a Brucey bonus. Of course, the question would be, is Brucey older or younger than me? Actually, isn't he dead? Actually, I don't think I really want that one where I just left it. I might have to do some just stone brick half slabs, because I just don't have enough half slab materials. Well, at least this path is starting to fill out. I mean, I'm conveniently using the Skycam to work out whether or not this actually looks alright at the moment. Ah, that's what I've not put in. Much of this. Let's put in a couple of blocks of this. Just to give it a slightly different colour. I need a couple of half slabs here that aren't the same thing. Come back to that one in a minute. Let's get some stone brick half slabs. I think that might be appropriate. Let's make these go a little bit further and use the half slab versions. Do I have any stone brick stairs? No. Of course I don't. Why would I ever have a useful block in my inventory, in my stores, in anything that I'm working with? Why would I ever have a useful block? It would be too simple. It's simples. Pig. Pig. Move, or I'll get out the kebab stick. And you wouldn't like me if I got out the kebab stick. Instant pork chops. Cooked as well. Well, that's in the wrong place. 6.1 by 8.2 centimeters. That's probably just a massive amount of pins. Is it BGP or still pins? Hey, Landstrat. Because I must admit, one of the things that I'm noticing is the move to LGA, so contacts. Okay. The move to actually using sort of balls and pins and away from the whole sort of, you have to get this pin in absolutely perfect and you can't make all of the stuff. It's just, yeah. Contacts on the CPU, pins on the board. Okay, so it is effectively, yeah. Bibble. It is bibble. Bibble-dee-bobble-dee-boo. Ham-a-kaboo, the mystic-a-boo, the bibbity-bobbity-boo. Yada-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, yada-dee-dee-dee-dee, yada-dee-dee-dee-dee, yabba-da-dee-dee-dee, yada-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Why have I even got that song running through my head? Yeah, let's get another set of those. They actually work quite well where they are. Yeah. Spruce actually sort of blends into a path without looking too terrible. Particularly this path. One there. So 259 LGA 467. Hey CB. The all I see is numbers. Numbers everywhere. Right, let's see. I'd say that's a fairly good path leading down now. That gets you from the gateway all the way down to the first step. First interaction point. The one that allows you to get back up into the to the gatehouse. Or the gateway. Whatever the heck this thing's called. The good old concept of server processors, where basically you're just finding something that is more designed to end up living inside like a 3U multi-core, as in probably like, I'm guessing that one might have a significant number of cores. Ridiculously overpowered box that probably has only like one, maybe two processors in it, and still is the size of your average suitcase. Capable of storing enough clothing in it for 3 days. Or maybe even 3 weeks, depending on whether or not it's, yeah, etc. If it's a 4U, you're probably looking at a good week's worth of clothing. $128 SMT enabled. Oh, yuck. That's just getting silly. Okay. So now that we've done that side, we now consider the back wall, the side wall, and what we're going to do with this. Now, I'm not planning on having... Yeah, I'm not planning on having any idea what I'm doing at this point, but hey, that's nothing new. So let's actually start on some of this. One PCIe lane per core. Yeah. There. Let's put one here. Couple up here, maybe. One there. And one up here. I mean, that feels a little flat, but it's not going to be the moment by the time I finish tinkering around with the area around it. So let's do the area around it now. Let's put those back. No, that one. So I had... Yeah, Yes, I knew I had andesite here somewhere. Right, let's start with some of these, and some of these, and some of those, and some of those. And start actually sort of building out this rift. So if we do that, and that's gravel. Don't need copper. Aw. But you mean that I shouldn't be considering one of those for my NAS, CB? I mean, that sounds like the ideal amount of computing power for me. Somewhere between ridiculous and average. No, that's not what I wanted to put there. That. So this. I mean, considering that I'm planning on acquiring a ridiculous number of Pi enclosures later in the year, I am actually planning on replacing my NAS at some point in the near future. Probably do with a half slab in cobble. Let's get the counter count into a decent space. Look at this. You're assuming I'd ask, CB. No, not that one. That one. Okay, and then let's put some gravel in here. Actually, no, not gravel. A half slab, and then put gravel. Really? I thought I'd told it about that. That's better. Single core performance, that many cores means they run really... Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I'd love to find something that does ridiculously over-the-top power performance for a Minecraft core. Multi-core... I can't even English at the moment. I'm going to blame the glass of red wine that I had before stream. Let's see. I'd like a couple of those. It is Friday. It's Friday. Actually, no, I don't want that there. Yeah, let's go with one of those. A bit of that here and here. It's Friday, my dudes. I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, there's a inconsistency in the matrix here. So let's put one of those in. probably do with one of those there. And another one here just for the heck of it. And I'm okay for a homeplex NAS. Yes. For a homeplex NAS, yes. No, that means that I've got stone over dirt. Cannot have that. Let's see, I could probably do with a couple more stairs. Andesite? Andesite. No, let's just go with normal. No, let's go with that. And we can work out forwards. Okay, so if we put take those back by 2. Make this a little bit more. That's better. And then we put that there. And those there. Those there. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, I'd like that to be a stair, actually. Hey, Ritsu. One of these. Are we able to sleep yet? No. And we have a Tatsu as well. Greetings, Tatsu. Welcome to the madness. Where we are actually, literally, unleashing madness on the server. This world is being taken over by growing crystals. Let's see, I'd like one there. Let's do that. It's looking good. I'm tempted to put... Yeah, let's change that into a stair. Not that I have one, but we can do that. And this whole area is looking wrong. So let's get myself a stair or 3. And I think what I probably want to do is take that and turn it around. And then put that there. That's better. Okay, that looks much more like this is basically pushed out of the earth and started growing through it. Let's put some gravel here, 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 here. And here. That's better. Right. I'd say that gives us our crystal growth to quite nicely shore up that wall, or at least wreck that wall. So let's get some of the detail in place on that wall. Oh, I have a couple of these and a couple more of these. Excellent. Right, let's do a swapsies moment. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That goes in here, that goes in here, that goes in here. I now get a couple of these, a couple of these, and let's go for that size as well. And now we make it look like this is growing out. Let's give the small one, medium, there and there. I'm going to put large on top of that. That's better. Yes, by having a couple of the crystals coming out of the areas which are still stone, it looks like they're starting to push through a bit more. I'm tempted to swap that one for a full depth, full size one. Yes. And I want to put a couple on the surface here. Yeah, that's nice. That's got a good feel now. That really looks like it's slowly, and not so slowly, attempting to just grow out through this area. And actually, I want to do that, and let's take those two back. I should probably turn those... if I'm going to put them on top of stuff, I should probably put the stuff that it's on top of into cobble. So I'm going to put some cobble in here. So let's grab this one, turn that to cobble, and put it back so it looks like it's breaking its way through the stone. And I still like the idea of having one here. And I'll put one there. That's better. Now it looks like it's broken through the stone. I don't suppose the ones on the surface at the top here were on the stone. Congratulations, Scots. Ooh. Ritsu, concrete might be one of those things that works nicely. I just don't want to, because it's concrete. And I don't want to deal with concrete. I'm just going to put that there. Ah, plants left to grow in concrete. Do they? Ah, it's an interesting concept. Now I'm thinking this is more, this is where, so we've got another one up here, where the crystal has been growing out and is growing out of control and is taking over the area, and I really need a couple more of the one more for the madness. I do not need more madness. I have enough, thank you very much. I'm already pondering that I'm going to have to build a gold farm and a trading farm to get all of the crying obsidian that I'm going to need for this project. Because it's going to need a lot. It's over 9,000 mad... Oh no, that looks awful. I really need... I'm also not keen on that one. So let's swap that out. There, that's better. Now we've got a vein of cobble coming through here. Probably convert that into a stair buried in the wall. And maybe another one upside down instead. That's better. And this is going to break the gravel, so let's do that. Great. Yeah, that's better. No, because the obsidian is kind of, unfortunately, the after effect. I don't really want the obsidian at all. I just want the purple lines and the glow from it. Which is partially why I'm hiding a lot of it. Maybe another one here. That would do nicely. And another one there. Because I want the tendrils from the crying obsidian. But I don't really want the obsidian itself. I just want something that's that sort of style. Right. One of these had... no, glow lichen in it. There it is. Let's start sorting out the glow lichen downstairs. So we've actually got some lighting down here, and I know we've got... Let's do a couple of bits of that. That one. And that one. Yeah, because that makes it look more like it's a slightly infested wall. That's better. Now it really looks like it's crumbling and falling apart and being taken over by the crystal. Okay, I'm happy with that area now. Tempted to stick another couple of crystals dotted around on the floor now that I've started that concept. Let's get another couple. I need to go and raid a geode at some point soon. Fortunately, there's actually one down in the cave around here. No, really? Those are half slabs? That's a half slab. That's not. Don't want to do anything on that one. No. That way. That's nice. That's got the feel I'm looking for. Really looks good on the cam account as well. I quite like this look. Right. Next problem is the rest of the wall around the building. Or around the pit. Because at the moment we've got that back wall. Which we've done this side wall. And we've got this back wall that comes over the rift itself. So we need to kind of collapse it. And this is probably going to mean that that I should sort out what the rift at this point looks like. I don't want to do that yet. So what I might do is just focus on this side wall, and we'll come back to the rift later. Also, kind of got the back of this tower to finish, which might be a good idea. Okay, so what did we do with the other wall? I've forgotten already. I only built it yesterday. Okay, so it's black stone... Stone. Right, that makes sense. It would be stone. So, let's grab some... Was it purely stone, brick? Mossy stone brick, and... occasional bits of cobblestone brick. Yes, it was. Okay. Fine. We can repeat that over here. Right. Cobble. I don't have any stone in there. Am I out of stone again? got... Yeah, I've got like 64 bits of it. Right, let's start working forwards. That one... I shouldn't have put the moss away. Didn't I have any more moss in here? No, I didn't. Okay. You know, I'm pretty sure I made like an entire... Actually, no, I've got 8 mossy stone brick there. Don't need to... Didn't I make... Didn't I get like 2 stacks of cobble yesterday? And it's just like, you know, what happened to that? Do I have some? Yes, I do. Right. Ooh, what did I... Oh, ah. There's a rift there. I can't run across that. Okay, so it's blackstone and that to go over the top of that. Allow me to run over the direction of this building. Well, that's not helpful. That, and the reason I left the bit underneath is because, to be honest, it's the bit underneath, so it should probably be these. So where it's been embedded into the ground, I'm going with the whole maintaining of that, because we've done that over there. Okay, that works. And I think we're going to keep this wall intact because we've got one wall that's not intact and one wall that is intact. So I think that works better for me. So let's put those away. And we've got 5 of those. That's not going to help. That is not going to help much. 34. It's a bit better. Let's make some of that. Let's turn that into that as well. And let's work our way along the wall again. I should probably have done some mossy stone brick. Have I got any mossy stone brick? No. Okay, I'm out of mossy stone brick. So let's turn you into stone brick. Then we turn it all into mossy stone brick. And then we turn it all into mossy stone brick wall. Because clearly it's not enough to have to go through 8 different steps to get to anything. When in fact it could easily be 11. Why make it simple? I mean, it's not like I'm Doc. At least I'm not attempting to make a Warden choo-choo train. GTNH. I'm lost. GTNH? GregTech New Horizons. Oh. I haven't looked at GregTech in a long time. Right. I feel we are at that point where that wall is probably ready for capping, but first let's do the exterior, the supports, which are... yikes. Okay, we have a slight concern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 14. Oh, thank goodness for that. I think we might just have... right. Now comes the interesting bit. Did I start these right next to the wall, or did I go 5 before the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first one. And I probably need to put one in the rear corner. Ah, yes I do. Also, I should really get rid of that wall. I'm going to have an off by 1 error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 5. Actually, I might not. What do you know? I apparently have just enough. Huzzah! Tempting to put blocks on top of blocks is never the easiest of things. See also that failure to put a block on top of a block. There we are. That means that wall is ready for capping now. Nope, it's that one that's going. Was I left with just the one? Whoops. Hey, Tor. I have nothing to say on the matter. And then it's 2 deep slate. Polished. And I need... Where's my redstone box? I have 1 lightning rod left. Right. And then we can work on stacking up everything to complete the wall by capping it. I'll put a cap on this wall. Ah! I forgot to turn that into polished basalt. Dagnabbit. Darn it. Polish it. Remember to polish it. You have to polish your stone. If you don't pop... Oh. And there's a reason why I can't run around. Of course I was, Raven. Why do I still have coarse dirt in my inventory? Right. I need to cap this wall off. And that's deep slate brick. Half slabs. Oh! For goodness sakes. I thought I was out of nether bricks and I've actually got 2 entire stacks of the dang things in my miscellaneous shulker box, because that's the overflow for spares. Of course I did. Grr. Let's turn you into you. Is that enough? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... nowhere near. 30 is more than enough. Watch as 30 turns out to not be enough. Or it turns out to be exactly enough. No, I don't believe that. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Still need to do that wall, obviously. I should probably turn that into a stair. So actually, I'm off by 1 block. But that's because I didn't know which block I wanted. There we are. Much better. Much better. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a quick look. We have 2 walls. We have the beginnings of the pathway down into the rift. Or rather, down into the cavern. The rift is a different problem. And we have the cavern reasonably lit up at the moment. And the nice thing is, I spotted this the other day. We actually have... Wait, what? Yeah, zombie, I know you're down here. I don't care. Oh, for goodness sakes, there's an entire... I did not want to discover that there's an entire... Nah. Ooh, that's a thought for okay. I wasn't planning on that being the source, but now that you've mentioned it, that might be an interesting opportunity. I was planning on using that as a variety of things, but I hadn't thought of it being the source. Also, what the heck? Oh, okay, that's right. I saw the green over towards the Caldera and thought, why do I appear to have creepers over there? But it's not. It's not creepers. It's, in fact, bamboo escaping through the top of the greenhouse. Alrighty. Okay, I feel I should probably fix this wall, which means fixing this wall. So let's get to that. Okay. First things first, second things last, and maybe some of the other stuff. We're going to need some of these. One of these chests is not like the other. One of these chests has a purple banner of the eye. Excellent. Oh, no. Is it 6 or 9? I need 6 of those. I then need... No. This one. 4 of those. And I'll need some black stone. Right, so I need 4 of the polished. 4 of the polished stairs. 2 of the polished black stone. I think we're actually done with that. And then we need... Oh. No, that's right. Then we just need some... okay, I need... these... and these, and these, and I need 2 blocks of... 2 blocks of that. 2 blocks of that. 4 calling birds. 3, 4, no, what? Right. I should probably just scaffold my way up to there. It'll be quicker. Oh, I need something to allow me to place... Okay, and then we've got that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and now we put the eye in. Makes a change. Usually the comment is you'll put your eye out with that, and in my case it's you'll put your eye in with that. That's bamboo. That's not bamboo, that's scaffolding, Scott. What are you talking about? Right. I see you. Yep. I should probably do something about this bit that's floating in midair. There we are. It's like, that block's just been floating there and doing nothing, and yeah, we should probably deal with that. Right. Train of thought. Yeah, right. If I had a train of thought, it would probably be suplexed by now. Where's my minerals? That's my metals. That's my minerals. Let's get my copper. Can always use that later for actual copper. And the sun goes down on yet another section of build. I mean, a lot of the rails are, for want of a better description, probably anvils. I seem to remember it was anvils in the mine. In the mines of Marvia. No. Okay. Let's see. This needs to be pared back a bit. About that much. Yuck. It's a little bit brutalistic, so let's do that. And this is what? Yeah. We need to have a chat about what we're going to do with getting down into the cavern. So, thank you, Creeper. Let's see. I have to work out how to get down here safely as part of the build. The question becomes, do we go with an elevator like we did in the other mines, or do we go with a really ancient set of stairs, because this is a much more ancient city. Also, hey, Grey. I'm tempted to go with the elevator again. Elevator go up, elevator go down. Crane to a staircase. I mean, the other thing is, whatever I do, I'm going to end up having to put in something for myself. Because I can't just... Unfortunately, this isn't create, so if I put an elevator in, I can't use that elevator. Don't mind me, I'm just harvesting some glow squid. See how they're here. So basically, Cyber, what you're saying is both.gif. It's one advantage of this pool. I can just go squid farming occasionally. Also, how deep is this cave? How deep is this cave? Is this cave? How deep is this cave? Am I gonna be able to get out again? No, Hello, squid. Stay on, murdering all the squid. And that's just with my singing. Manky fire stairs because you're not allowed in the fire during the elevator. You're not allowed in the... Not allowed in the elevator during the fire. Not allowed in the fire during the elevator. Yes. Remember, kids, it's not sensible to get in a fire during an elevator. Okay, now that I've completely failed to grasp what I'm trying to say, let's kill this skeleton. Dagnabbit. I managed to hit him, but I didn't kill him. Got him in 3. Second shot was a complete miss. Right. How do we get out of here? Ooh. Carefully is apparently the answer. I am surprised I did not take damage for smacking my head on the ceiling there. Actually, no, I've got a chest that has things like glow ink in it. Is it the expensive stuff one? Nope. That apparently has some blaze rods in it, though, which might have come in handy a while back when I was trying to figure out a few other things. I am apparently diamond poor. But then again, this isn't 1.20 yet. I have no use for diamonds. Let's put the rest in here. Right. Let's think. It's probably a bad start. First thing I want to do is fix this wall. It's way too dirty. Diamonds are used in 1.20 for duplicating. What the heck is the name of it? So they've changed the rules around netherite armor. To get netherite armor now in 120, you have to craft it using a netherite upgrade, which you get from a bastion. That netherite upgrade is consumed on use. However, it can be duplicated using, I think it's a block of diamond, effectively, and a few other things. Meanwhile, we appear to have Gordons, or at least Gordons in Potentia. The express reason for it is they wanted to give people a reason to be collecting and hunting for diamonds, because unless you're in a server which uses a diamond economy, there is absolutely very little use for diamonds, because people were just rushing villagers and getting diamond armor that way. I think you also need, I believe you also need the diamonds for duplicating the new armor trims. I need to double check on that one though. But the armor trims are also consumed on use if you do not duplicate them. Which is the other reason why I have not yet finished. Armor trims and netherite kits all use the same system. So it is, you can clone them with diamond. So yeah, that's 2 new uses for diamond. And you can guarantee that there's going to be some more in the future. Also, turtle egg might come in handy for something that I have planned for the future. I just realised I have turtle eggs. Yeah, I've been paying a lot of attention to the 120 release notes because, well, to be honest, this world can easily shift to it. The worst that would happen is I might not be able to use Pretty's mode for a few weeks, or however long it takes for Iris to upgrade. But to be honest, Iris has been pretty good. I understand Iris has a habit that the person who runs the Iris modding work has this habit of wanting to stay fairly close to the release packs. Problem is, Iris is reliant on Fabric, and I'm not sure where Fabric is on this. Thank you, Cyber. I haven't actually looked at the specific recipes yet. I just happened to know that Fabric has a snapshot for 120 already. Awesome. So when 120 appears, it's not going to be long before I can continue using Pretty's mode. That's the wrong thing. Fabric is out for the snapshot. That's good. I had a feeling Fabric was attempting to stay fairly close to the snapshots. I'm sure Forge is as well. I wouldn't be at all surprised. That's better. Ooh, not sure about that bit. That'll give Fabric the advantage on this then. But yes, when 120 does come out, it is my intention to upgrade this world to it. And one of the things that I should probably consider doing is... So, I'm not going to regen or trim the world. I have no intention of trimming it. Says the man who actually spent a couple of weeks expanding it just to make sure that it didn't actually get messed with by Fabric. So what I'm thinking of doing is setting up a series of exploration starting points. So we've got our 3x3 grid of the maps that I've set up. And I'm thinking of putting in a north, south, east and west, effectively small starting zones, which I will then connect up with paths and be able to ride out to with a horse. And maybe even do some of the other cardinals, although to be honest I don't think we'll be able to do that with southeast because that's just an ocean. And then when 120 turns up, I am going to go exploring. Oh, there's no point in getting my tough out. Okay. But the really nice thing is, because I've been conservative, let's go with conservative, I haven't actually gone to things like the wooden mansions or the jungle temples that I actually know where they are on the map. And so my intention will be that we can actually visit those and explore them and raid them for, you know, maybe the armor trims on stream or something like that, just to see what we can find. Should really get some mossy cobble stairs. But I think I'm running low on moss. Oof, yeah, aren't I just? So yes, that's a little bit of future that we have ahead of us. Actually, I'm going to grab the tuff because I've got a couple of ideas that I might use. Tuff was in here. Let's put the tuff in that slot. Because I'm going to put some here, here, here. Cobble here, and then we'll put in one of those, a bit of that. Interesting. Why have we got an incomplete layout of bits? feels like it's possibly... So let's do you, a bit of that and a bit of that. I should really have brought down a couple of pieces of gravel as well. That's andesite, that's gravel. Half slabs would be useful. That's not the place that I'm going to find half slabs. That's the place where I'm going to find half slabs. So if we can get the stairs down to where we need to think about how to get into the cavern, that gives us the opportunity to just then work forwards or downwards from there. Let's swap back to that. So let's do that and that and that. One of those, a bit of that. That. You. No. I fell in a hole. Scotsman do a dander hole. Let's do the mossy here. And there. And what I might do is put some gravel here and here. How close are we? Got one more set of stairs to go. Like so. The obvious problem, if I go exploring, you can guarantee I'm going to end up dead at least once. Which will be a shame, but probably expected. Hello, NPC Connor. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, I need... that one. Let's see, how are we doing? I sworn I saw something move down in the cave there. Entirely probably. Given that it's not a completely lit up cave and thus still has issues with creepers and skeletons and zombies and Enderman and everything else that wants to make my life painful. I should probably get back up to the surface and sleep before we end up with a suicide shrub or two. Actually, it's not andesite I wanted. It was some stone bricks, so that we can actually make it look like this is actually a stone brick stairwell. In places. here. And actually, I think I want to swap that one for that. That's rubble, so we should probably have it at some point look like this lot has collapsed down onto it. And some more stone brick. And I'm thinking that wall, that wall section is perfect for having another, in fact, running all the way, that's going to be expensive. Why not? This whole section is probably ripe for having more of the crystal growth through it. So it looks like it's actually following this pathway down. Or rather, following this pathway up, because it will have started down in the depths.
I saw the piece of you that completes my point of view. You're the one that sees it through.
That's looking good. I need some more stone brick stairs, typically. At least I can sprint back up to the surface now that we've actually got proper pathway in. You, I'll have that please, thank you very much. Am I out of moss? Nylon. Don't know how I ended up with 3 different stacks of that. Right, mossy stone brick would be useful. Let's turn half of them into stairs. Tempted to also have a channel of water running down one area. Actually, that might be interesting to do. Possibly coming off of one of these edges. But the problem is, if I do that, then I've got to have water going all the way down into the cavern, and actually the goal of the cavern is the water is supposed to be coming up from down there, not going down into it. Of course, this is ancient, broken, and seriously ruined. And so what I want and what I'm going to build are possibly 2 very different things, he says. Let's put in some tuff here. And let's... Am I out of cobble? How am I out of cobble? Why is it I'm always out of half the dang materials that I want to work with? Right, do not dig down without anything under there. Do not dig vertically down, it will hurt. And let's put a piece of gravel there. Okay. That wall, I think we will turn into a buttressed wall of some form. This wall I want to... which wall should I work on first? This one that I want to actually have sort of be solid and buttressed and actually almost near perfect, or this wall. Yeah, let's do the solid and buttressed one so that it actually then has... Then I've got something to refer to when I start ripping it apart on the other side and putting in the crystal tendrils. And I don't want the dirt. think we want this to be much more like it's been shored up and held back by the original ancient civilization that built all of this crap, and who are now running for their lives from the pits of the tendrils. After all, gotta have a good reason for running for your life. Right. I have yet more dirt. Oh well, at least when we start building the Caldera, I am not going to be short of dirt. Might be short of sanity, but not short of dirt. Okay. I don't need tough for the moment. I don't need gravel for the moment. I need virtually everything else, however. And probably a significant amount more. Not entirely convinced I want to use stone. Ooh, I know. Or I don't want to just use stone, but I think I've just realised. I know. Let's use my recently rediscovered enormous stack of basalt. We turn that into polished basalt. We can make it look like ancient. What's the word I'm looking for? Petrified logs. And we can use that as support beams. So I've got to have something holding up this tunnel entrance. Doesn't make sense for it to be just the one cyber. We're going to have two. Let me bring the camera count into play again. These two buildings here, and this section of rift, is both of these buildings are planning. I'm still planning on putting the remains of these buildings into it, but this is where the this is the total failure rift, where the rift has started to take over and destroy the city, and the tendrils have been making it up to the surface much more. So, yes, fantastic idea, and yes, we are actually going to do that. Haven't a clue how yet, but it will be happening. No, still on the wrong screen. Okay, logical thing to do would be to have it so that the support reinforcements are heavily based around the areas where the stairs pause. Possibly not. No. I don't know. I'm two minds about that one. I'll leave it there for the moment. And we'll put the next one here. Do sort of the same. Probably should take that out and put that there. Okay. Let's do this to support that a bit. Are we at... No, need to sleep again. I can English. Just can't word very well. Let's see. Off by 1 pixel. Right. Let's carry on buttressing up the entrance to the cavern. I think that the next one would be here. So let's do that. Might possibly be that. Now goes straight across. And it's the only thing that remains. That's too low. Whoops. Does that feel logical? I mean, I might collapse that and have it so that the reason that things are escaping is because that's collapsed. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Right, let's get up here a bit, because I'd like to do somewhat similar here. That would mean that that one would come down here? Yeah, typical. Always the places where I've put detail on the floor. Ow. Says the man who's basically put detail on every section of floor, so it's not entirely unlikely that finding sections that are detailed on I don't like that. Nope. Let's put back the detail on the floor then. And add a couple of bits, just because we can. No, that's not the direction I wanted that scaffolding to go. I wanted that to go upwards, thank you very much. Let's take this out. I think what I'm going to do is infer this happened lower, right about here, for example, and then this will be where we actually have some of the cave-in. So we'll do that, and another bit there. Oh look, it's raining. Better not be a thunderstorm. Ow. Yeah, that's better. We can start actually building it so that it looks like the collapse has happened in spite of the buttressing. I mean, the intention is it definitely didn't help. What didn't work. Yeah. Lovely. Just what I wanted. More rain. Thank you, Minecraft. I'm going to turn those into stairs. What I need is a whole heap of stone stairs and slabs to deal with the shaping. So let's get that many stairs, that many slabs. shouldn't have put that in there. Oh, that's better. Yay, my inventory's a total mess. I would be shocked, except for the fact that this is perfectly normal. This is where we start putting in, because this is an area that you walk right next to. So the areas you walk right next to are the areas where the high detail goes in. I don't bother with high detail in areas that you're not going to walk through, around, or up to as much. But this is very much where you're going to walk through. Okay, so I try not to put the high detail in the areas that you're not going to walk through. I know I have a habit of putting high detail in just pretty much everything. I heard the doubt there. Just because it's true doesn't mean that it's not ridiculously over the top. So that's gonna start looking like there's been a sort of cave in through here. Wow. Wow. That's the wrong way up. Okay, so let's chop out a couple of bits of that one. And what I should do is leave sections where it's clear that one of those has collapsed. So let's do... take that back, because otherwise it will be a waste. I have to try and convince myself occasionally, Raven, because if I didn't, I would just basically recognize that I am incapable of not building something ridiculously over the top. I know the answer is yes. I'm not. That feels like it would have rolled downhill. So let's do something to stop it. Like a piece of that, maybe. And now we add in some more of this. And a bit there. And a bit on top of it. And let's use this andesite that we've got here. And there. That looks like that has... What do we think? Does that look like that's completely collapsed and had the walls and the support beams fall in on it? I kind of think it does. I mean, there's bits where it probably should be a little bit more textured. Should probably come through with some andesite at some point. also makes it more interesting trying to get down here, in that you're not just able to straight walk down. You have to actually think about how you're going to get down into the area. Also, apparently it's time to sleep again. That's a good point, Cyber. I might go with more with all of the above, actually. I mean, I've got the mossy cobblestone, so let's enhance that with some moss around it and maybe some sections of leaves. Do I have actual grass? I think I've got a chest somewhere with grass in it. I know that would be unusual not to. Actually, a chest with grass would require me to have been retrieving grass through the use of Silk Touch. I don't use Silk Touch on... Nope, no egg. Or no chicken. It's not like grass is hard to attain. Ah, true. Nope. Nope. Yes. Apparently I have been retrieving grass. Oh! Right. Sorry, you mean grass, as opposed to grass. I was thinking the wrong type of grass. Too many different types of grass. Grass I can do. I just need to remember where the heck I left my spare supply of it. Actually, I think I left some in here, didn't I? Yes. And let's see. Let's go with spruce, because that's quite dark. Hello, you little murder fiends. I swear axolotls are just one of those weird things in life. Accurate statement is accurate. Accurate statement has absolutely no reason for being involved in this conversation at this point, but still. Actually, let's get rid of a couple of things out of my inventory at this point. Like you, and hold on to you. And get rid of those. Actually, the cobbled deep slate can go into IKEA chest. Wow, I had one piece of tuff. Like, why? Why did I have one piece of tuff? Oh, the other reason I came up here. Coarse dirt. Whee! Yikes. Overshot. Let's put some coarse dirt and some dirt. Coarse dirt and some grass blocks. And oh, I meant to get some moss. After all that. Do I have any? Oof. That's a no. I've gone through more than 2 stacks of moss blocks in the last 24 hours. Of which I've only been playing for like 2.5. Let's get large amounts of moss. That'll do. I'm sure I picked up a whole heap of things that I don't need. Shush. Thank you. I swear I use that more for moss than I do for bone meal. Mostly because I'm not actually... I keep raiding it for bone meal, but I still haven't gotten below, like, 2 stacks. Sorry, 2 rows. Now, much as how I would be very tempted to hit... sod it. Let's just do that. Hit it. And let's put some grass in. That looks better. And then let's put some dead roots in. And a little bit of leaf action. A little bit flat to the wall. Let's do a bit of this and this and that. That's better. And probably should do a bit of that down here. So let's moss. Might as well hit it. That looks alright. Grass for the sections that really didn't get any. Let's turn a couple of those into tall grass. Let's go the same route of a couple of roots. And yeah. Probably come back through with some fences to give that some support, because otherwise it tends not to look right. I don't suppose that... no, you can't. Be nice if you could. I'd love to just put a couple of pieces of grass on top of these, so it's going to have to be like that. And here... Okay, how's this side looking now? Pretty good. That I think that's got the feel. What I might do is... yeah, I like that. That's gonna... I have an idea. For which I need a bucket. Where are we on time? Oh, we're doing alright, actually. I thought we were more messed up on time than we were. Right. Now, because of the way that that section has fallen at the bottom of the stairs, and it's got gravel on it, it forms a nice sort of enclosed pit just here, which feels to me like it's the sort of place that would catch rainwater, just like that. And that explains why there's all of these plants down here, because that's where the water's come from, or the water is what's keeping the plants alive. Similarly, that one. Might have to actually remove the piece of ground above it, just to allow for... There we are. Now that has a reason for being open to the air. The water... No! Dagnabbit. Like so. I don't want this to be flowing water. So we've got a couple of little areas where the water has pooled and been held back by everything around it. I don't think we've got anything that is the right sort of style further up for that. Definitely need to hit that. A piece of bone meal though. And that. Possibly that. And that. How's that looking? I'm still tempted to put some... I think what we might do is... Have a think about that one. Let's see. What have we got? No. I might turn those into stairs and put a little bit of water there. Actually, that's probably an alright idea. That one and that one. That and that. Just called out that as being the wrong thing, but that's better. And if we then just give that... Stop fighting. Oh. There. That's better. You become tall, and you become tall. And I'd like to get some dark oak fences, I think. Do we have dark oak fences left? I wish. Okay. Got strip dark oak logs, which will give me that many. 8 is... So it's 8 is 4... 4 4's 16. That should give me... Oh. Wrong way round. For some reason I thought it was... Oh no, it's gates that are 2 and 4 as opposed to 4 and 2. Rats. Oh, that's why that's there. That. There we are. That feels better. Tempted to put one here. I actually didn't want to put one there. It's illogical, isn't it, Frauke? And actually, I think some more moss carpets might be nice to dot around here. Certainly in places where it's clear that there has been moss growing through. That section is still very, very bland. This section, lovely. I really like that. I think the one thing I do need to ponder is I probably don't have enough light sources down there. But we're planning on crystallizing the wall. and the crystals give off light. Certainly the weeping obsidian, crying obsidian, weeping obsidian? Sounds like something. The weeping angels. No, that's Doctor Who. Last thing we want is weeping angels around here. Granted, weeping angels will probably take one look at this place and go, "Oh no, he's been through here. I don't want to have anything to do with that." Why am I not surprised by that? There's a mod for that. It's basically the response for anything, really, isn't it? Right. Let's put away the moss blocks, the grass, and the spruce leaves. Yeah, there is, quite literally, a mod for everything. Is this one the one that's got grass in it? Yes, it is. Excellent. That's my spare grass. And one of these had mangrove roots in it, but apparently too many. Ooh, hanging roots. Hanging roots is something I want to keep remembering, because I know I'm not really going with the... I don't like unsupported dirt, but I might stick some areas of dirt in which have roots running through them. Also makes me think I should probably have come through here a little bit with some packed mud. Wheaty dirt. Certainly I should probably consider wheaty dirt in the paths, the main paths through the city. That might be another pass that I go through for upgrading it. I think I want to start working my way down that side and putting the crystalline... I was about to say the crystalline entity into it. Now I've got a Star Trek episode running through my head. Maybe that's where these crystals came from. No, do not overlap with Star Trek. Bad enough that we've already got giant circles that are portals to another dimension and starting to overlap with Stargate. I do not want to start overlapping with Star Trek as well. No, Cyber, that's overlapping with... that's definitely overlapping with Stargate. Sod it. I can always make more. I think this area we don't need so much of the crying obsidian because this is deeper and this has grown more. So it's going to be the surface. Actually, that's how we basically avoid using like every piece of crying obsidian on the planet. It's the surface areas where we have the crying obsidian, because the surface areas are where it's still it's younger, it's growing still. Deeper is where it's more it's already grown, it's taken over. It's just pure crystal by now. Doesn't mean I'm not going to put in the crystal buds to make it look like it's still growing, but it doesn't have to be all of the... Yeah, that makes more sense mentally. And I need a lot more stone stairs. Probably some cobblestone stairs as well, because I'm using that to highlight it cracking through. Do I have any cobblestone stairs? 2. Yeah, that would be with it. Alright, let's make some andesite stairs, some stone stairs, some stuff. That's not going to help. Some stone slabs. That's all the cobblestone I've got with me. So let's grab some more. Cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs. And oh, I should make some... No, I'll come through that for a second pass. Maybe a third pass. You get to be that. Ah. Oh, crap. It's dark. How did it get dark suddenly? Time. Yeah, time. The sunset. All of these things are things that I'm not very good at spotting while I'm trying to build. Did I keep any cobble in? No, I didn't. That's probably an oversight. Ah. That one needs to become this. And we will do that. And let's just put in, let's make it, we'll just put that there for the moment. Helps get it out of my inventory. That. That's getting better. I like that. Where's some half slabs? So it's a bit more, right? It's better. That one gets to be a stair. Half slab. Up here needs some work. Should really, find a way of not being constantly stuck down on the floor. Use the things that we've got, also known as that one. That one becomes that. Let's take those two back. That one becomes that, so we can put that in. And that one. And what I might do is actually just have three there, and we'll have cobble so that it's completely pushed through. I really wish I had an actual piece of cobble or two, so let's go and get a couple. Actually, no, not cobble. I mean, cobble would be nice, but let's get some tuff and some gravel. Yeah, tuff would be better there. And a couple more bits here. And then we need to pare that back a bit. Really sure I want the yeah, so let's put that. Nope, not you. Let's put some cobble in here. Let's just put dirt there because I'm actually going to fill that with stone stairs, and you go away and you go away. That and stone. Yes, gets rid of the bird poop. No, I wanted that to be a stair. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's better. Yeah. I think, however, I would like to put cobble slabs there and a couple here. And some cobble here. That didn't work. Here, here, and here. So it looks like something's tearing through behind there. And these two should really be that. So curve off that edge. Okay, and then we put some collapsed stone in. We've got some there and here. And we put some more gravel in around here. And a couple of pieces of tuff. That. No, not that. Okay, so it's that and that. Okay, how does that look? Let's have a look. Okay, that looks fairly organic. It needs the budding crystals to fill it out, but I think that's got the right sort of feel for a vein of crystal running up through the wall. So let's get the buds for it. And empty my inventory a little bit for a second. Nope, this one. I'm going to have to go mining for a geode over the weekend and just collect a large amount of the crystals and the buds. Oh, no, I did. I kept the cobble. Oh, no, let's not go with cobble. Let's go with tough. And put a couple of pieces here and have those. Nah. Actually, they look. The tough looks wrong, so we go back to the cobble. And put one of those, and a couple of bits of the tough around them. There, that's better. Like so. That's better. That gradiates. That puts a gradient onto it, and if I do. Yeah, that's better. Let's give you one of those, a small one. Let's put one of them, a couple of the really large ones here, and there. Are you a full slab? No, you're a half slab. Damn. Don't have it. Feels almost right. I'm tempted to say I really wanted one sort of right on the middle of that bit. Let's put one here, and no, I think any more would be too much. What I would like to do is one there. That's a half slab. Bit there. Show it working its way up through the solid rock still. So those are where it's breaking through and coming out. Sleep again. Goodness. Okay, let's have a look. What do we need to do on that side still? Probably the foliage pass. Yeah. Foliage pass is missing on that side now. So let's go and get the bits for that. Or rather, get rid of the bits that we don't need for that. Hold on to the dirt. Right. So we had... Oh, I put mangrove roots somewhere else because I had some spares. They're there. Let's get some moss blocks, the spruce leaves, some glow lichen, we've got some bone meal. Let's get through with this. Oh, grass. Grass. I forgot the grass. And the grass blocks, just in case. And coarse dirt. Let's see if we can get this pass done just to finish this area off. No. If I hit that with... it'll absolutely eat everything in the area. That's the problem. If you put in moss and bone meal, it will basically consume all the stuff you don't want to have consumed. We do not have any dirt down here, but then we don't actually have areas for it. So let's go with one of those and hit that. That's good. That's not done too much. Let's put some roots in and a couple couple of pieces of ground of that. Don't really want too much around here, it seems. Right, let's get rid of you. And you. And let's put a bit up here. Those are all half slabs. Okay. Okay, let's ask the question, is everything at or above 0? And the answer is no. And I'm out of glow lichen. I should have brought more down. At or above 0? I think I meant at 1 or higher. Oof, we've got lots around here that isn't spawn proof. That's all done. That needs it. Can't do anything there. Don't want to do anything there. Let's put one here then. We'll deal with the rift later. So it's now this area. So that's all above 0. The torches down here will leave for the moment, but we don't have any torches down here, and it's now all above 0, or it's not a spawnable space. Hey, Squishy. So, ooh, hold on. That's not good. That's spawnable. So let's put that on top of it. No. Turn that off. So, I think we have reached the point where much of this is very, very much more progressed. I do like that, just that whole sort of, the crystal is growing up through that wall. That is starting to match the idea that's going through my head now. It's coming all the way up here. Right, now let's deal with this area, because it's definitely not been dealt with. Nope. 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 What are the odds that's changed some of the stuff that was behind the crystals? No, but it looks alright. That's good. And do I have any lanterns? One. Hiss. Okay, we won't be doing that then. Let's get... I've got more glow lichen somewhere. Where the heck's the rest of my... I am virtually out of glow lichen. That's not helpful. Okay, let's put another one of those there. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring in a tree. And let's go with an oak sapling. Because I think that section on the left, where the wall is intact, is just big enough to think that there would have been a tree here. I'd have preferred a slightly bigger tree. So let's try that again. And hey, it's given me some apples, so I've got some food. Oh, it gave me 1 apple. Not exactly the massive feast that might have been useful, but... Really? That's exactly the same tree. I think Minecraft's trying to tell me something here. Let's try that one more time. That's fractionally taller. That's better. Right, let's mossify the ground below it. There we are. And I need to see that we are spawn proof, which we are not. So let's do you. And you. You. Oh, no. You. That'll work. And you. Oh, there's still just a little bit over here. There. And this area needs working on, because that's the rift, so which we've already declared as being future work. Okay, I think possibly that's about as far as I am going to get today. Particularly since it's just sunset at this time. Is Landstrad. It very much is. So let's get myself to a safe house. Lock myself in a shed. Hello, llama. And let's see what all of that looks like in Pretty Zoe. I like that. Okay, so let's look at this from the entrance to the gateway. Nothing much changed, but as we look through the gateway and start heading down, that's ominous. That really is ominous. And as we get deeper into the area, we realise that things are not as they should be. That works. It's kind of sort of cramped, so it's kind of hard to get a good feel for it from the cam account, unfortunately, without clipping into the walls, which actually, if I do clip into the walls, we can get a far better view. But, yes, you stand here, and that's very ominous. I think we have achieved the beginnings of the concept. The beginnings of the concept. Now there's a statement. This whole thing is really starting to look like the crystals are taking over. And we might actually, when we build this building here, since we've got them coming up here, I could probably have bits of it taking over the starting to take over that building as well. Yeah, I think we've got something very interesting coming along here, and I think once we work out the rift here, I mean this area where it's actively, it still needs to be hewn out and prettied, but this is definitely going to be interesting once we collapse the buildings into it and have the buildings destroyed. And I think this area needs to be cut back even further by another couple of blocks. But yes, I think that is doing quite well. However, we have, as as the Pretties montage sinks into the pit of yeet, we have reached the end of Friday. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me today. It's been a heck of a build day. I think we've done pretty well here. And that's wrapped up the week in a nice way. I will be back again on Monday at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. Yeah, I was about to say, probably. I hope everyone has a good weekend. I hope everyone has a good time zone. And actually, we go through the clock change. So it will not be 2.5 hours previously to now. Oh god. Somebody, yeah, look it up. 3.5 hours previously to now. Okay, yes. God. Yeah. It's jet lag weekend for me. Which will really mess with my head. So, 3.5 hours previously to now on Monday. For those who haven't been through a clock change, and for those who go through a clock change this weekend, good God. Yeah. Use the planned start times. They are going to be accurate. I hope. Either way, allowing for jet lag, I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.